Okay, let's see what Chambers has got for us.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
Yeah, Edie was a big help. I must give her credit.
An AI on board is proving to be very useful.
The Elusive Man made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why.
Now shut up about the
Anyway,
Elusive Man.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Samara would like to see you in observation on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
Nope, that's
That'll
it.
be all.
Thanks.
Yes, Commander.
Let's go check in with Joker. Critique his flying
So
skills.
the collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Pretty sure they were. Codex said so. No, it wasn't the Codex. It was Vigil. Vigil told us that.
Commander,
I assume everything is going well up here?
good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Amateur pilot. Best pilot in the fleet in my rear end. Now, I don't think there's any conversations I can have with people who are waiting on their loyalty missions, but let's test that. I think they just say, hey, when are we going to get to my mission thing? Let's test that with Jacob really quick.
I hope we can clear up what's going on with the Gernsback, Commander. Doubt my father's alive after all this time. Was there anything else? Just eager to get going.
Yeah, see, I think he's going to say no, but let's see.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll
Yeah.
talk later.
Commander.
I like how Shepard tries to recover there. Okay, so we don't need to talk to Morden. We don't need to talk to Jacob. We probably could talk to
Commander, you
Miranda.
received a new message
Oh,
at your
right.
private
Messages.
terminal.
Okay, let's do that. So we could talk to Miranda, perhaps. An important request from Mr. Ganak Ejhal, Esquire. Dear Sir or Madam, having consulted with my colleagues at the Citadel, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer a large quantity of Prothean technology uncovered at Ilos. Believing these materials to be a hazardous danger, they were locked in quarantine. Even though the tests revealed that the fears were groundless, the quarantine remains in effect until one can pay for a permit to request a reclassification from the Cultural Ministry. Knowing of your interest in Prothean technology, I would be happy to deliver most of it into your hands, keeping less than half for myself. As a Batarian, I cannot engage the Council in Council official activities, but if you transfer the 20,000 credits required to me, this exchange could be made in your name, enabling us both to profits from this happy accident. Please reply urgently with your credit transfer account information. Best regards, Ganak Ejhal. Even in the future, everybody's trying to scam you. From Detective Anaya, greetings, Commander. I'm not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet around here, and my superiors have backed off too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully the next time I meet a Justicar, I can give her the respect she deserves. I still can't believe I worked a case with one of them. You're a lucky human. If I find any more data on her target, I'll pass it along. Thanks, Detective Anaya, Ilium Law Enforcement. Excellent. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Jack, Zaid. Could perhaps trade some barbs with Zaid, but let's just go see Miranda, then Samara. And then I think we'll go get Tali. No. We'll check out that one planet that we had to decrypt the information for. Then we'll go get Tali. Should we go get Tali first? I don't know. It's so tough. I feel like I should go get Tali first because she's my friend and a former crew member, you know?
I am glad I joined your team. It has been too long since I traveled with companions. When the
can
time
imagine.
comes, I will do whatever is necessary.
You're an important part of this crew, Samara.
It is my honor. Also, there is a matter I need to discuss. When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years.
Jesus.
It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
400 years. You're terrible at your job, Samara. I mean, no offense. I like you and all, but if it took me 400 years to accomplish something, I would... that's incompetence. Even if we're talking just proportions. Let's say, so Asari can live like 1,000 years, right? Let's say, as a human, I'm going to live... let's say I'm going to live 100 years. That's doubtful, but maybe. If it took me 40 years to accomplish some goal that wasn't, like, make $5 million or something, like, 40 years to track down one person and kill them? You're terrible at tracking down people. You are terrible at it if it takes you 40 years. Okay. Well, I really like Samara, but she's just between the code and the fact that it's taken her 4 centuries to track down this one person. She's a strange one.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
I like dangerous women. No, actually, I don't. But dangerous woman who kills without mercy. Yeah, okay, so it's from mythology. Why the special name?
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
It's too extreme. No, I could see. I mean, this is basically like a serial killer who... I mean, yes, I guess they have a genetic disposition towards it, but I imagine that there are Yakshi who recognize the damage that they do and take the Asari up on that offer of seclusion and privacy. This one, for whatever reason, Morinth, has decided that she wants to just continue killing people. Doesn't sound too extreme to have to kill her. Or otherwise, incapacitate her ability to do that, Sounds like it's a compulsion?
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Ardat Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction.
Cool.
Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
I can see why she's dangerous.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims.
400
twists
years
their
worth of
feelings.
attention.
They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
Whoa.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
Man. You are the mother of vampires. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's tragic, but weird. I'm so sorry. I imagine she's had 400 years to get used to this. I doubt my condolences would do much. I understand. You should have told me. She didn't need to tell me. She could have, but I don't see why she should have. I think maybe just letting her know that I understand.
It can't be easy to talk about.
My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her.
Okay.
Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
I don't know that it's your fault, given that you were just as what's the word? Nobody asked you if you wanted to have vampire children. It was just something that happened. Anyway.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
We should get back to work. I like Crimea River. I'm not a jerk, though I won't say it. I just like it because it reminds me of the spoof of... What movie? It's not another teen movie. They do a spoof of... I think it's The Breakfast Club, with the kids in detention, and the principal comes out when he hears them messing around, and he gives them more detention because they're messing around. And just at one point, he looks at this one kid. The one kid's going, "But that," or he gives him like another detention or demerit or something like that for almost nothing. Like the kid almost did nothing wrong, but he just gives it to him anyway. And the kid goes, "But that's not fair." And the principal goes, "Cry me a river, dick face." Just a funny sentence to think of an adult telling a child. Anyway, so whenever I see Cry Me a River, I always think, "Cry me a river, dick face." We shouldn't get back to work. That must have been hard.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
These are almost the exact same options as last time. I understand, again.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We will do our best.
We'll go find Morinth.
Oh. Okay. She was satisfied with that, I suppose. Oh boy, the codex is updated. Okay, Miranda, and then the galaxy map.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Oh, I don't know. I thought maybe it has something to talk about. The collector ship mission. Elusive Man screwed us over.
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're moving to the couch. It's a sectional.
I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
No. God.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments crossed the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth. And we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
Do you see what I mean? All the horrible shit that Cerberus has done, and they gloss over it in 2 lines. Shepard doesn't say anything more confrontational than, "You crossed the line," which is... shit. Jaywalkers cross the freaking line. Cerberus did more than cross the line. And then Miranda just glosses over it too by just saying like, yeah, you crossed some lines too. Well, yes, that's true, but I didn't actually enslave anybody and turn them into monsters. The fuck?
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead. The Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
That's so fucked up, Miranda. What the hell? You guys kidnapped human beings and turned them into monsters. This wasn't like you just found a bunch of Thorian creepers and just wandering around in the wilderness somewhere and then put them on a ship. You guys used dragon's teeth to turn human beings into husks. We saw this. This happened. You killed my entire squad on Akuz, and then kidnapped the lone survivor and tortured him for years. You killed an Alliance admiral. Assassinated him. I can't believe you like Cerberus. I can't believe it.
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
Well, you don't sound satisfied.
What? You disapprove?
No. I'm just impressed. You're... well, look at you.
I know.
A colony kid growing up in a prefab unit, losing even that when the Batarian slavers arrived.
Uh-oh. We're moving to the other couch.
And you've done more than I could.
It's also a sectional.
Despite everything my father did to make me perfect, you're the best humanity has to offer.
This again? Yeah, she started out by trying to say like, hey, I'm really happy you're with us, you're up to the task. I doubted you earlier and I apologize for that. But it's turned into a you're better than me. You always bring that up. Yeah, let's say this again, because it's kind of old. You need to get over it, Miranda.
Does it always have to come back to your father's genetic tailoring?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
Yeah, that's kind of a shitty... low... Not really low self-esteem. Poor self-image, I think, Miranda. Anyway, I'm not really trying to compliment her. I'm just trying to keep her from beating herself up too much. I don't want to accuse her of jealousy. That seems rather petty. I guess I'll just say I'm sorry you feel that way.
That's a tough feeling to live with. Maybe after we save the galaxy, you'll change your mind.
Yeah, that was fine.
Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I appreciate it.
Okay. It's a very formal and abrupt ending to that conversation. Okay. Thank the gods all the talking and codex is out of the way. Okay. So yes, we'll try to find that one world. It was in the Shrike Abyssal, I recall. Abyssal? Abyssal? Abyssal, maybe? Where the hell am I? Yeah, okay, I'm where the collector ship was. Okay, then we have to explore this area first. Wait a minute, hang on. Oh, I can't. Is there a mass relay here? I'd like to see where we are. It's a fuel depot, okay. But we're set there. Mass relay, I just want to look. Calliston Rift. Okay, we're actually very close to the Reaper IFF, but no. Save crashing ship. Is that the thing? The decrypted thing? Ah, no, this is. Destroy Blood Pack base. Save crashing ship. What is that related to? What a strange note there. Save crashing ship. I can't recall what that's related to. Okay. Go back in here. Okay, sorry, I had to pause it there for a second, guys. Let's